I feel like this year I came to the realization that whenever I underestimate myself and I compare myself to other people, the best thing I can ever do is to compare myself to who and what I was before. And I think that overall, sorry, is the biggest accomplishment. I don't think like we should even try to compare ourselves to other people. There's so many advantages, disadvantages, and circumstances we don't fully understand that being able to just compare and like be self-absorbed. And I feel like this year I actually took time to work on shadow work, and it's only been a few days. What is it? January 12th, 11th? Like, trust me, I can say confidently that I know what I want, and it is going to change, but right now I know what I want, and I'm satisfied with me being in the same spot, but just my mindset is so much more content and at peace. And I think that is what's most important. I think my thumbnail is contradicting, but let people underestimate you. Like, literally, let people not understand what you're doing. Let people not know who you're becoming. Because it's more fun to be more, I don't want to say mysterious, but like, be yourself and not have to like care about achieving goals for other people. Like, imagine you lived a life where there was no approval that you needed to have to overcome, and you didn't have to actually do anything for a reward. What would you actually do? I wanted to be like a real estate agent for a long time solely for profits, money, and even the like status of being a real estate agent and being, I don't know, an 18-year-old real estate selling houses. But in reality, I didn't really want to sell houses. I just wanted the money, and I didn't really want to learn about the market. I didn't really want to get to know people. I didn't really want to actually understand how housing worked. I really just wanted money, and I have skills. Let me just say, genuinely, I don't want to say this for myself, but I want to say this for all of you guys. I actually think you have the skills to do anything. And it's not about what you were born with, it's what you will endure and learn in the long run. Because I don't know how to say this, no athletic skills. I don't have any actual like background in academics, and genuinely saying that, I don't have any of that. My parents are not athletic. They're not like, other than my grandpa, he's a genius, but no formal education. I'm the first one. And I don't mean this to brag or anything. I just mean this because I was able to do this, and all from desire. I obviously want to like acknowledge that there's parts where I would of course want to be in a university because of the status and the pristine to be there, but generally I think that to compare myself with other friends and people that are in my same condition, the only difference that I had for myself, that I set for myself and that I desired, literally is my own desire. You shouldn't be afraid to desire what you want. No, genuinely. I think there's like this like I finally made a small vlog. I'm gonna edit it by this month. My Japan vlog. But I feel like we're afraid to desire. I think that's what I'm gonna caption this as. Like, I just feel like we're so afraid of judgment, of like our own fears, and that our own failure. Like, I don't think that we can't accomplish anything. I actually think we can do anything, literally. The fact that I could barely, like, my own desire, right? Like, I could have barely passed high school, maybe gone to a college. In the Canadian system, so it could be like a community college in the US. But I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, I didn't believe that I can do it. I didn't even give myself like the possibility. You have to at least be a little delusional to have things happen. Like, I think that's what this is going to be about. The only thing that sets you different than other people is you have the ambition to dream bigger and to acknowledge the fact that you know you have a set path or unset path. It's okay to change, but you're not resistant to learning and to changing it. What I mean by this is like, I knew that I wanted to get into modeling, and I had literally, okay, this is probably a better example than any other sport that I was gonna say, but I'm not that skinny for a model. I'm not that tall for a model, and I'm not that pretty for a model. And yesterday I did a show, and I will say this in a very objective way. Sometimes I know you know the people that are actually cocky. Sometimes you should be a little excited to share, your accomplishments. A little braggy, because I feel like I get a little, this is like actually contradicting to like show off. It's like you have accomplished so much, yet you doubt yourself and you keep saying, "Oh, I only gone to university. I only became a model. I only got into the sports team because I got lucky." No, babes, it's your own skill set. You didn't. I don't know. I don't know why I keep underestimating myself. Like, I did a pageant last year. You did a pageant last year. Say it with confidence. Like, I feel like because I keep like it's good. I really like being humbled, but I have to also acknowledge the fact that I accomplished things, and this made me vibrate much higher, build my confidence. And something I learned is the confidence that I have isn't confidence. It isn't. I don't think I have confidence. I just have lots of resilience and grit, and that's what built and builds my confidence. I don't think like I do 100%. I care a lot about what other people think, and I use that to my advantage. Like, I don't want my professor to think I'm a slob, and because I'm trying to apply to grad schools, I want to leave a good impression, because I never know what professor actually values my private presence, values my interests. So it's always important to represent yourself in a way, but acknowledge the fact that you've accomplished something. And yeah, it's not the only thing that you should think about. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt that you actually were able to accomplish things when people told you it was impossible, when you even thought yourself it was impossible, and that you didn't even know it was, I guess, you didn't know it was possible, but you didn't even know it was a possibility to happen, if that makes sense. Like, you couldn't even believe it, but you couldn't even believe that it happened to you. Like, you have to actually be a little delusional, open minded, and have lots of love. Like, yesterday, I would say I'm more of a very. I think I'm a little crazy sometimes, as in, like, I get really excited and optimistic, and I get too many ideas. But I would say I'm generally a more mature ish type of person. But yesterday, I met someone, and she was totally the opposite of me, for, like, at the show. As total opposites, fully tatted, big lashes, smokes, almost screams when she talks, but genuinely, I connected so much to her. I let my guard down and I stopped putting a filter on myself and only, how do you say this? Only allowing certain people to come into my life because I wanted strategic outcomes. I wanted to be very smart. I wanted to accomplish good grades, and I wanted people to have a good impression of me. But the people that actually like me are not the people I like. And I just have to be connected to souls. You will find support in the oddest and weirdest ways. You just never know when it's aligned. But when things come, you have to be open for it. Because I know for a fact that I've let many opportunities slip because I was closed minded and I was like, they are a bad person because they fit this criteria. No. If they make you feel better, and if you know there's a feeling that you get energetically uplifted and you feel a different vibration, you know that they are meant for you. And sometimes it is hard and it's a little bit confusing, but I don't know how to describe it. You know the feeling. You actually know it. You do. You don't need to ever doubt yourself. Every time I ever doubted my gut instincts, boy, yesterday I did though by accident, but it did lead to other events. And I guess I wanted to say, stop trying. Literally stop trying. Like, not like stop trying to work hard, but like, I mean, like, stop trying to push things that aren't for you. Like, whenever, how do you say this? Whenever I get casted to shows, I strategically think I want to get picked by this designer. I want to walk for this show. I want to wear this outfit. Be like this, okay? Yesterday, instead of picture the necklace I wore, I don't remember the design, to be honest, because I don't know. I don't think they mentioned it. I looked at all the jewelry. I saw this one. I looked at it. I said, I love it in my head. And I was like, if I get to wear it, beautiful. If I don't, I will probably not model the rest. And that's okay. Because I wasn't desperate to model for that jewelry. And yes, I'm a new model and I want to build my portfolio and try different things. Because it's like jewelry modeling is a little bit more different than, clothing, apparel modeling. I went in line and, kid you not, the girl that was in front, because we had the same type of necklaces, we just had to do it in rotation, took off this beautiful green necklace. I don't know if it was like a emerald or jade or anything. She took it off. She said, can you please, or like the instructor, coach person, like, could you please hand it to the next person in line? Guess who was in line? Me, babes. Me. So I took the necklace. I wore it with confidence. And I was so happy. I don't know, I wouldn't rate my performance. I was just more so, it was like, that was like the first time in that night where I was like, okay, today, because it was a workshop, but then it was kind of like a casting. Today, like, I will do my best to perform, and my sole purpose is and was to get experience. And I did that. Like I said, I'm only 5'7", or a little bit shorter, like literally this much shorter, this much. And we did our casting. We kind of messed it a little, it was all over the place, but I did a casting. Basically, there was about 4 designers. I was definitely going to walk one because I already knew the designer beforehand. One of the designers didn't like me at all. I don't want to say anything about it. I just want to say, like, she saw me a lot, or they saw me a lot, walk back and forth. I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was literally like trying to fix my makeup, getting changed, and just doing my casual like food run, whatever. Never asked me because of my height and because of my appearance. When you let other people underestimate you, you just naturally know if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If they can still have a perceived attitude towards you, that's fine. They are never meant to be in your life and to be in this time. And maybe they will come back and realize that they've missed out on an opportunity to get to know such a wise and beautiful person. But until I did the casting properly, because we did the first one, but I couldn't get to walk, I do think that I can objectively say my walk is unique. Not yet 100% well or beautiful, but it's more unique and it's me and it's my own personality. I am working towards it. But after she saw me walk, she literally, no joke, asked me during my performance, because we were in backstage, like at the rehearsal area. She literally was trying to talk to me when I was doing my walk, and all I could say is sorry. I'm like doing my thing, and I had to wait until like we did the waterfall walk to come back and tell her that sorry, I was like in a stop midway to tell you or talk to you. And from me not being able to even get casted for her show, I closed her show that night. Let other people underestimate you and show them that you are worthy of anything you put your mind to, because trust me, the most powerful thing as women can do is believe in ourselves.